Man United plot £40 million transfer for Wolves midfielder to replace Casemiro this summer. Man United have been tracking Wolves star Joao Gomes this season, with a view to signing the Brazilian to partner Kobbie Mainoo in a new-look midfield pairing at Old Trafford. Manchester United are weighing up a move for Wolves midfielder Joao Gomes, who could make his Brazil debut against England. United are looking to sign a holding midfielder this summer, with Casemiro likely to leave, and have identified £40 million rated Gomes as a potential replacement for his fellow Brazilian. Gomes has been watched by United on several occasions this season, most recently earlier this month, when Wolves beat Fulham 2-1 at Molineux in the Premier League. The 23-year-old, signed by Wolves for £12 million from Flamengo in January 2023, is expected to be handed his first cap for Brazil against Gareth Southgate's side at Wembley on Saturday. Gomes, a combative central midfielder nicknamed the Pitbull in his homeland, has also attracted interest from United's Premier League rivals Tottenham and Newcastle. Wolves are aware there will be interest in Gomes this summer and are understood to have begun the process of identifying a replacement, should they end up selling him. Gomes produced a standout performance as Wolves beat treble winners Manchester City 2-1 earlier this season and scored both goals in a win by the same scoreline over Spurs last month. He fits the profile of new United minority owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe, now in charge of the club's football operations, who wants an end to the policy of spending exorbitant fees on star names. Man United are looking at Wolves midfielder Joao Gomes as a potential replacement for fellow Brazilian Casemiro. United have already identified Everton's Jarrad Branthwaite as their major defensive summer target, with the club adopting a new policy of signing younger players who have long-term value. The solution isn't spending a lot of money on a couple of great players, said Ratcliffe. They've done that over the last 10 years. United signed Casemiro, then 30, for £70 million in August 2022, but the former Real Madrid star has struggled this season and is set to make way for a younger midfielder, with Gomes fitting the bill. Gomes is third in the Premier League list of tackles made this season with 83, his industry and ball-winning skills making him the ideal midfield partner for United and England rising star Kobbie Mainoo. As well as Gomes, United have also been keeping tabs on his Wolves teammate, Portuguese winger Pedro Neto, as a potential replacement for £85 million flop Antony. With United willing to listen to offers for Antony this summer and the future of Marcus Rashford uncertain, with PSG planning to move for him again, Neto has emerged as a potential target. Liverpool and Arsenal have also been linked with a move for Neto, 24, who joined Wolves from Lazio for £16 million in 2019. Manchester United co-owner Jim Ratcliffe is insisting on a more prudent approach in the transfer market, with Wolves midfielder Joao Gomes earmarked as a potential target. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has already hinted his Manchester United will attempt to be significantly shrewder in the transfer market. New United chief Ratcliffe singled out Casemiro as the glaring example of a recruitment approach which has left United trailing behind their domestic rivals. Erik ten Hag had been tracking Frenkie de Jong for much of that summer window, before drastically pivoting to the veteran midfielder when eventually realising, months after everyone else, that he didn't want to leave Barcelona. United shelled out £60 million for Casemiro, a player with a fantastic reputation and resume. But north of 30 when he arrived, his signing always felt like a short-term measure while their competitors looked at the long haul. And that is largely what has transpired. Brilliant in his first season, but miles off the pace in his second, with the Red Devils now already in the market for a replacement. And if Ratcliffe's early sentiments are anything to go by, they will likely go young. I'd rather find the next Mbappe, rather than spend a fortune to buy success. It's not that clever to buy Mbappe, anybody could figure that one out, he recently explained in one of his many media appearances. That is perhaps where the lure of acquiring Joao Gomes comes into it. A compatriot of Casemiro, the 23-year-old has the profile of their current Brazilian, but still with plenty of room for growth. Wolves midfielder is on United's wish list for the summer and has already been watched on a number of occasions. Brought to the Premier League in January of last year from Flamengo for £12 million, Gomes has already shown he is more than up to the challenge of top-flight European football. His display during Wolves' win at Tottenham last month was one of the standout individual performances of the entire season. And the Red Devils have attributed a valuation of around £40 million ahead of a potential summer pursuit.